Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today I'm just going to show you how to make a simple pancake batter using ingredients you most likely already have in your kitchen. If you followed my recipe for coffee cake and made that at some point, then you most likely have these ingredients. What you'll need to do is you want 3 tablespoons of butter melting in a non-stick pan, so I'm going to get that going. And you're also going to need flour, baking powder, 1 egg, some sugar, a mixing bowl, a whisk, and a measuring cup. So I'm going to get some milk out. It doesn't matter what type of milk you use. For this, I'm using almond milk. You could substitute oat milk. You could substitute whole milk. Whatever you wanted to do. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 1/2 cup of flour. So I'm actually going to do this over the sink, and I recommend that you do the same. It's just easier, less messy, and you'll see I take a corner, just opening the corner of this, and that's to, again, ensure that I'm not getting flour everywhere. So 1.5 cups, so that's a cup. And this is going to make about 6 to 10 pancakes. You could obviously hold the batter if you don't make all the pancakes. You could keep the batter for about 3 to 4 days. So there's a 1.5 cups. And then we're going to add 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Let's say 2.5. Okay. And then we're going to add some sugar, tablespoon, 1 to 2 tablespoons, depending on how much sugar you want to put in it. I'm going to use about 1.5. I'm going to add 1.25 cups of milk. Let's check on this butter. So this butter's almost melted, so I'm going to turn this pan off. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add 1 egg to this. And then, so the butter's melted, so I'm going to add this butter. I'm going to mix really, really well. You want to mix this batter until it's smooth. If you need to add a little more milk, it doesn't look like I'll need to, but if it's too thick, then add just a little bit more milk. If it's too thin, add a little more flour. Yeah, you really need to mix this batter well. You don't want it to be chunky at all. You want it to be nice and smooth all throughout. If you have a mixing stand, those work really good as well. So I'm going to get this pan warmed up again, and here we have it. It's just some simple pancake batter. If you wanted to get like blueberries, bananas, I like to put chocolate chips in my pancakes. So if you wanted to do the same, I'm about to do that right now. Just some store-bought chocolate chips here. And if you want to get in here, you want to get the sides as well. I just noticed there was some dry spots on the sides, so just keep mixing this until you feel confident that it's nice and smooth. And obviously you want to use a non-stick pan. I might put a little more butter in there.
Not that one.
And again, this is just a nice, simple pancake recipe, something you can do at home with ingredients you most likely already have. It's just because, again, I was at the store the other day and saw that there wasn't any pre-made pancake mix. So, just gonna move that around a little bit. Now, if you are watching this and you happen to be vegan, you noticed I did use almond milk, but I used an egg. They do make egg substitute that you can buy at the store with easy to follow directions on the back, if that was something you were interested in. You could also sub chopped banana, kind of mash that into your pancake mix as a substitute. So there we have it, just a nice little pancake. And I'm just going to take some chocolate chips. Just a few chocolate chips in there. So again, the recipe for this particular pancake batter, it's 1 1/2 cup of flour, 3 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. You could use a tablespoon and a half up to 2 tablespoons if you want. 1 1/4 cup of your choice of milk. Again, you could use almond milk, you could use oat milk, whatever milk. And 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and then 1 egg. Alright, so I'm about to flip this pancake. So it actually turned out, this pancake batter actually turned out, you know, just looks just like your regular everyday pancake batter. So really easy to do at home. If you have a mixing stand, you probably shouldn't be buying pre-bought pancake batter because it's really, really simple. I'm getting ready to flip this. You can learn to flip eggs and pancakes at home through a technique. All you do is you take a non-stick pan and you spray it down, and you just take a piece of bread, and if you practice flipping the bread, then you'll get the wrist movement down. That's actually how I learned years ago. Was a little restaurant taught me actually how to do that, and that's how I'm so good at doing that. Alright, anyway, thank you for joining me. You could check me out, Facebook.com/Cod3Theory, SoundCloud.com/Cod3Theory, Mixcloud.com/Cod3Theory, and you can catch them on Instagram at Cod3Theory. That's Cod3Theory. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you next time.